Good morning, guys, and welcome to the lecture 8. I'm very excited today because I'm gonna be delivering a really nice lecture about social media and what is the effectiveness of the social media. Something that one way or another we all need to know, and I hope you will enjoy it as much as I enjoyed it while I was preparing it. To begin with, the main question is what is the effectiveness of social media? It's an essential way, okay, for companies to reach consumers, and when done correctly, tell those consumers that their brand is active and focus on communication. The longer you wait, okay, the more you have to lose, of course. So when done effectively, social media marketing can lead to more customers, more traffic, and of course more engagement, which at the end of the day is exactly what we need. Social media best practices, if you ask me to make it in bullet point style, okay, I will say that keep profiles up to date. Don't make it all about you. When you post something, it's not always about you. Watch your competition, what they do. Choose the networks that you want to work. Change up platform content. Keep in touch with your audience, and don't make content a sales proposal. So it's not always effective, okay, when you're making a post on social media to always talk about your business, okay? Don't make it about you. We are doing this and we are doing that, or you don't sell always on social media. It's a good idea. It's to make a post in order your followers, your likers, whatever, to interact with you. So ask them a question. What do they believe about your products? Or make a public post in general. So it's not all about us. So social media it's important today, okay, because it allows you to reach people locally, regionally, and nationally, and sometimes, not sometimes, sorry, always internationally. So, with a blink of an eye, okay, with social media, your market is exposed international. If you understand the characteristics of your target audience, you will be able to personalize your messages to resonate with that audience more appropriately. And this is a good thing, um, because when you plan a strategy, a social media strategy, and through this marketing strategy will help you to validate your brand, and it's no longer optional. It's an essential way for companies to reach consumers, and when done correctly, tells those consumers that their brand is active, okay, and focus on communication. The longer you wait, the more you have to lose. This is something that it's like a Bible. The longer you wait, the more you have to lose. So take action. The role of social media is primarily to connect people. Okay, that's why it's called social media. It's a tool designated to connect people from all across the globe, and social media can provide businesses with a means of building relationships with clients and customers. Ambitious individuals can find the means to become entrepreneurs. Okay, social media is important to businesses because the essential piece of business marketing strategy is depending on social media. Social platforms help you connect with your customers, increase awareness about your brand, and boost your leads and sales. With more than 3 billion people around the world using social media every month is not a passing trend. Okay, listen, to make it more narrowed down, and the possible question you might do to me, why is social media advertising the best advertising bet for quick ROI? Okay. For those of you that they don't know what is ROI, it's what we call the initials for return on investment. So most channels require significant lead time to yield on ROI. For example, content marketing works best over the time as it has been able to yield backing and SEO traction. Some channels yield quickly results, but not day in and day out. For example, influencer marketing can earn you quick results in terms of sales for low effort through high cost, but those results don't continue occurring over time. Instead, you earn sales on a per cost basis and often less each time it is posted. Some channels are consistent but time consuming to dial in. For example, AdWords can produce consistent results for your brand, but it takes a while to master and earn specific placement. Okay, it takes some time. There are, of course, different types of social media platforms to sell your ads. For example, the social networking, which is Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google Plus, microblogging, as is Twitter and Tumblr, the photo sharing, of course, the king, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, and video sharing, YouTube, Facebook Live, Periscope, and the Vimeo. This is the different types of social media to serve your ads. Of course, you cannot reach the audience that are picture connected through Twitter. You are in your own channel. So that's why I narrowed down each social media and the possible way to reach your followers and your target audience. Now, a clever question might be, okay, which is the best places to invest my money? My ads. Listen, in 2020, there are 6 different social media channels where you can follow proven ad strategies and generate consistent return on investment. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Snapchat. This is the 6 different social media and the most effective ones. Okay, that you should place and invest your ad money. Of course, advertising through social media, okay, it's kind of beneficial because it grows your sales and fan base. Okay, it uses customer generated content for ads, which perform better too. It better targets the new and returning customers, so you waste less money. Okay, and the A/B tests are on the fly using platform analytics to determine winners. One of the fascinating, things about social advertising is that there is virtually no limit to your ability to scale. You don't have to wait for someone to search for your targeted keywords. You don't have to wait for someone to run your promotion or read your blog. If you want to reach 50,000 people in one day, you can. Obviously, of course, the more you invest in money, the more people you will reach. But don't go into that thinking that the more the better. Of course, the more the better, but the more the better, slash the more the targeted the better. So spreading around money on social media, it will give you, of course, a boost, but definitely you don't want to waste your money or over budget your ads because they are not on the correct, or your ads are not on the correct social media, are not consistent programmed, and are not targeted to the target audience that you would like to reach. Obviously, according to the product you are selling, to the service you are selling, the time you are selling, the money you are asking for as a price, all comes into the game, okay? And obviously, this is something that you need to bring into consideration when you are making your ads. Which social network you will choose, okay, will depend on three very important factors. First of all, where your target customers are most concentrated. Secondly, where your target customers are most accessible, where they prefer their preferred media ads, targeting, etc. And where your target customers most actively engage with ads. So on this point, sometimes you need to do some testings. Some testings are required in order to identify in which section your targeted audience is. Now, Facebook advertising. Of course, Facebook is a universal social media network with more than 2 billion monthly users. 2 billion, 1/4 almost of the population of Earth. Those users, Facebook hosts over a quarter of the world's, okay, not only because there are not other social media, but obviously because it's the most effective in attracting customers and bring together the seller, the advertiser, and the customer more effectively. It provides advertisers with an unparalleled opportunity to reach virtually anyone and everyone. Okay, on the slide on the presentation that I'm talking about Facebook advertising, I have a graphic design that it will explain you, okay, the effectiveness, okay, and this unparalleled opportunity of how effective can come together anyone and everyone across the globe. And you will see that Facebook is on the top, YouTube follows, Instagram, and so on. You will have a look when you are reading the lecture slides. So, in order to set up a Facebook advertising campaign, there are three core parts to setting up and running successful page ad campaigns. So, setting up your ad, setting up targeting, and setting up retargeting. This is something that not many companies are taking into consideration, the retargeting. Facebook advertising has some advanced tactics as well. Don't run the same exact ad to all of your audience. Your prospecting and retargeting ads, okay, should be unique, and your ads for each audience interest segment should be tailored to that audience. Use prospecting ads to build brand awareness and teach people about your product, and then use retargeting ads to seal the deal with users who have already signaled the interest. Retargeting ads are ideal for an aggressive pitch and close. Okay, the use of emojis in ads, these little faces that they cry, they love, they seem happy whatsoever, especially on Facebook, has been spreading like wildfire even among larger and more established brands. They can be very effective at driving higher CTRs, but as with all strategies, you should test for yourself to be sure. Okay, so always be testing. Ad fatigue is an even present challenge on Facebook, and it's best to rotate it and test new ads in my personal opinion, every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks is an important time to consolidate results and retarget your audience. Okay. Lookalike audiences are stable for many advertisers, and highly so. They tend to work very well for prospecting. That said, you should take care not to layer additional targeting on top of the lookalikes. if you can avoid it. Okay, you run the risk of shrinking your potential reach and missing out on valuable customers. This is very tricky, so you need to be aware when talking about the lookalike audience that you want to reach. Now, Instagram advertising, while Facebook mind blocking user numbers make it undisputed king of social media, the whole company's hottest acquisition is beginning to look like the king of social advertising. But Instagram now boasts more than 500 million monthly active users and commands one of the highest audience engagement rates in social media. 58% higher than Facebook and 2000% higher than Twitter, which is something that it's amazing, right? You will have at the lecture at the slide 20 a table that it will show you this engagement rate, which is 0.04% of the audience on Twitter, 0.53% on Facebook, and 0.84%, okay, on Instagram. So you understand it's almost double from the other social media. Okay, when Instagram advertising, of course, the images and videos are heavy. As such, sellers of products that are visually appealing or who are able to incorporate visual media into the campaigns tend to perform best on this social media channel, the Instagram. It is also worth noting that Instagram's users base skews heavily to the 18 to 19 range of age and slightly more toward females and minorities. Unlike organic posts, Instagram ads can be made to link directly to a product page or other loading page, allowing for direct engagement with your products. Very, very important. On average, Instagram advertising costs are in the same as Facebook ad at the cost of $5 per 1,000 impressions, CPM, cost per impression. While the price may be similar, most current statistics show that Instagram gets much more engagement on their posts and ads than Facebook does. For instance, I will give you an example. Victoria's Secret saw an average of 2,078 likes per post on Facebook versus 2,083 on Instagram. So you understand the significance difference. Focus first on customer audience, of course. This could be audiences created through pixel tracking or an email list or a followers list or some other methods. List of users who have engaged with you in the past perform best. Okay, guys, make others irresistible, make your offers, irresistible. The Instagram visual nature takes impulse buying to the next level, but you won't tap it into that you aren't offering something compelling. So take hashtags seriously. They are kind of a joke everywhere else, but Instagram is driven by hashtags and they are a great way to connect with niche audiences. I consider that to be the two major social media that I would like to discuss with you and their effect on your advertisements, according to, of course, what you are selling. As I told you, you need to narrow it down, you need to niche your audience in general. I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, obviously I will be uploading the lecture slides on the Moodle. I will be uploading a YouTube video as well, so you understand in a more spherical way what is happening and how you can advertise in more effective way through social media. So please guys, if you enjoy this video, give some thumbs up through the YouTube, and please send me a question if you might have. I will be happy to assist you in a 24 hours notice. Thank you so much and see you soon.